The internet is filled with news about Steve Harvey and Marjorie divorce. There are lots of stories around Steve Harvey wife divorce, Steve Harvey wife scandal, Steve Harvey wife left him this and that. The huge buzz around the question, are Steve and Marjorie Harvey still married? Or is Steve Harvey getting a divorce is understandable considering their huge status in America and the world at large. Steve Harvey marriage has been a model for many. When you look at them, they looked inseparable. So, hearing something like Steve Harvey divorce came as a shock to many. The topic has been on the top trending topics on Twitter, with many people having different opinions about the situation. Rumors have it that Steve Harvey wife cheated on him, yeah. Many have said that Steve Harvey wife cheated with bodyguard. Some have said, the man who wrote a bestseller on relationship cannot keep his own relationship. Whether or not this is true, we would find out in this video. We did an extensive research to find out what is really happening. Recall that during an appearance of Steve Harvey wife on Family Feud show, Steve asked the question, "Someday, I will be willing to trade my man for a really good what?" Marjorie and one other lady were on the show. Marjorie, been excited about the show, hurriedly snapped on the bell waiting to provide the answer. When Steve looked at her waiting for her response, she literally said, "Pool boy." That brought about the whole Steve Harvey wife pool boy conversation and scandal on the internet. Let's take a look at the video.
We got a good one for you tonight. This is gonna be a humdinger. It's my wife Marjorie and the Harvey boys team. Come on. And it's playing against my mother-in-law. I call her Mama, Mommy on the Harvey girls team. Let's get it on. Let's play, everybody. Let's play feud. Give me Marjorie. Give me Doris. All right, ladies. Top 7 answers on the board. Here we go. We asked 100 married women. Some days I'd be willing to trade my man for a really good what?
Pool boy.
A good what?
I'm sorry.
What did you just say? No.
I was just
Right here.
I was just playing.
Yeah, but what did you say, though?
Pool boy.
You Get your hand off of me. Trade me in for no damn pool boy.
Hearing this, the question will be, why will such a thought live inside of her? Now we'll understand why the news on whether Marjorie cheated on Steve with Steve Harvey bodyguard is easily believable. Who would you blame anyone for this assumption? As the good book puts it, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. The questions are, has she been having a crush on their pool boy? Has she been having an affair with the pool boy? Why does she think that is what most women will pick up as answers? Boy. Did you even see the answer in that video? Many of the women said they will trade their husbands for schoolboys. Wow. You will never know what is buried deep inside the heart of a woman. So, the Steve Harvey wife bodyguard saga was easy to believe. Just imagine the huge conversation going on Twitter. Just look at the trend, but in all fairness, it could have just been a harmless comment, but it's up to you to decide. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Whatever it is, it must really a tough time for Marjorie and Steve Harvey. The pair met in 1990 at a comedy club and briefly dated. However, the timing wasn't right.
She was in my place in New York. My phone rang while she was over there asleep on the couch. And the phone rang, and it was a girl. And I'm over there against the window at my desk talking, but I hung up. I didn't know she heard it. So I fell asleep, and then I heard some noise in the hallway about 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was her with her coat on and her bags packed, and she was rolling them up the hallway. And I went in there, I said, "Hey, what's happening?" She said, "I'm going home. When you're ready for something special and real, you come get me."
If I'm still available.
Yes. Exactly.
So
Years later, Steve and Marjorie reconnected and tied the knot in 2007. With their union came the blending of their respective families, which includes a total of 7 children. Steve Harvey's wife and kids spoke very highly of him. Steve Harvey's wife on Family Feud said one time that the kids are so proud of him. It was a full episode dedicated to honoring Steve Harvey. That day it was just a Steve Harvey wife birthday surprise experience. Marjorie had dedicated that day to this great man. Telling how beautiful this too looked, the question on whether Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, cheated on him comes as a huge blow. Steve is rich, he is family-oriented, loves his children and provides for them, one will ask. Why will a woman cheat on a man like Steve? Do you think money and attention can stop a woman from cheating? Let me know what you think in the comments section. News around has it that Marjorie Harvey wants $200 million in divorce settlement. This leaves many of people confused. If she cheated, why then will she be asking for settlement? We would update the stories on this channel as they unfold. Kindly subscribe and turn on notification to get the updates as they come. So, back to Steve Harvey. How many times has Steve Harvey been married? Steve Harvey has been married 3 times. Steve Harvey's wife Marjorie is the 3rd wife. Steve Harvey's 2nd wife, Mary, had played a huge factor in their life. Before reconnecting with Marjorie, Steve was married to Mary Lee Harvey from 1996 until 2005. The pair also share a son, Winton. Steve reportedly met his 2nd wife while she was working as a makeup artist at a mall in 1989, according to People. After they split, Steve said he and Mary were still friends in an interview with Jet. "She's the mother of my son, one of my greatest gifts, and she helped me get to where I am, so I will never say anything negative about her," he said. Despite saying he didn't want to speak ill of his ex after the split, Steve and Mary did face some legal battles after their divorce. Mary has accused him of many different crimes since their split, including a 2017 filing, where she claimed that he had threatened, manipulated, and caused intentional emotional distress, per Us Weekly. Steve's attorneys denied the allegations. Mr. Harvey vehemently denies any allegations set forth in the lawsuit. Steve married his first wife Marcia in 1981, and the pair were married until 1994. They had 3 children, twin girls Brandy and Carly, both 41, and son Broderick, 32. Of all of his marriages, Steve's first wife is the most private, but she did write a book called Thoughts from My Mind in 2014. Recently, news had it that Steve fired his social media manager over a negative tweet regarding comedians and is now having to hear rumors about wife Marjorie cheating on him.
I got to take some time to address this here. I came down here to get away, get in some nature, do some fishing. Somebody works for me on my Twitter, put a statement out that was totally negative. I got to take responsibility for it because they work for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? That don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational. And I'm going to turn around and say something like that. You don't know where these young people at in their career, man. They could be coming up in anything. I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Talking about I was trying to get some engagement. Okay. Be trying to get some employment too.
Recently, a Nigeria billionaire and senator representing Delta State in Nigeria who is obviously close to Steve Harvey posted an update to dismiss the claims that the super couple is getting divorced. He said, "Steve Harvey told me he and his wife are okay. So much is still unfolding and we would be dropping the updates. This is the much we can take for now. Don't forget to click on the like button, subscribe and turn on the notification so you can always get update on our stories. See you next time."